Guys, welcome back. We finally have made it to this trail, and I'm super excited to be here. I want to show you guys where we're at. So right now we are at the entrance of the Arbuckle Lake Track Trail, and I've been wanting to do this thing since forever. You guys know I've been talking about it in my videos. I never mentioned the name. I didn't want to reveal that until we actually got here. So this has been on my list for a few months now, and we're finally here. So we're at the very beginning of this place. I'm not really sure exactly where parking's supposed to be, because I did get a gate code and the email confirmation for my reservation for the 2 campsites that we booked. And when I spoke to the park official on the phone yesterday, she did say go down the clay road, which is here. And I'm assuming that there's a gate there. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. But let me show you guys the map real quick and where we're going to be going. All right, so we are right here at the Star, and I think parking is here. So we're going to hike up this all the way around here, past these campsites to a campsite right over here called Hickory Point Pond, or Hickory Point campsite. And we're going to camp there, do our water collections and stuff there. There's not really a lot of areas on this trail to collect water, so we're going to have to we're going to have to carry a lot of water this trip. From here, we're going to hike all this around here, past this one. There's supposed to be a campsite on the map here called Resurrection Pond. We're supposed to be camping there, but it's not showing up here on the map for whatever reason. And then we're going to hike all this, and then back to the car. So it's going to be a nice 3-day trip here on this video. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to try to find parking, and then I'll catch back up with you guys. Let's go. All right, so that other gate code didn't work. I think this is the one here. Had to do some driving around, try to figure this out. All right, let's see if our numbers work here. This has to be it. All right, let's punch in these numbers. Just in the numbers. Boom, baby, we got access. Let's go. I'm not really sure where to park, guys. All right, guys, so we actually officially made it to the parking. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna get my gear ready. I'm gonna throw the pack on, get my Garmin set up and my All Trails app, and then we're gonna go ahead and hit the trail, because we already wasted a good amount of time trying to figure all this out. What time is it now? At least 45 minutes behind schedule. So get the pack on, see you guys on the trail. Finally on our way to the trail, and we just have to walk this road back to the trailhead, which is just up there at the end of the road, and go ahead and begin. Definitely behind schedule today, just trying to figure out where to go here. It's a little bit confusing. We'll talk about that later in case anybody else wants to do this trail. We'll kind of discuss a couple of things, maybe make it a little bit easier. But yeah, I'm just gonna walk this, get to the trailhead, and catch back up with you guys. Yellow, and these are the distances we have to the campsites here. I'm gonna try to skip Lakeside and go to Hickory Point. So we got about 4.5 miles that we got to bust out, and here we go. Start of the trail. Guys, this is a trip that I've really been wanting to do for months, you know. And since we're finally here, I'm just gonna let you guys know right now, this is probably gonna be a longer video, just because we're doing a 20-mile section in a completely brand new place. We got 2 campsites to be at. There's all kinds of wildlife out here. Panthers, black bear, hogs, deer, you name it, it's out here. So we've got a lot of stuff to see and a lot of stuff to do. There's a lake here, and I think there's also like a little creek as well. And I do have a little bit of fishing gear because I want to give that a shot. Can't go on a trip like this without bringing at least a rod and some tackle. So yeah, so this is going to be just a slightly longer video than usual, but I think it'll be worth it. So I hope you guys stick around and enjoy this one with me. Let's go. You guys are going to be hearing this bell quite often, and it's my little bear bell. I've had it for a while just to kind of let wildlife and stuff know that I'm around, because I've had a few spooks while out on the trail before, which is what made me get it. And because there are bear in this area, I definitely want to use it. So if you guys can excuse that noise a little here and there, but yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome. If you guys see a blaze like this, it means stay to the right when you have them overlapped like that. Wow, it's nice. This is awesome. You guys have no idea how excited I am for this trip and to be out here to finally do this. I know I'm probably gonna keep saying it, but I'm just excited, guys. This is really, really dense back here right now. Really dense canopy. I can see the water from here. It's probably going to be hard for you guys to see, but hopefully we'll get a nice view of it. I would like to show you guys that. So I just stopped right here real quick, and I looked down, and look at that. We can see the water from here. Yeah, it is so quiet out here. There were no other cars out here. I think I'm the only one on this trail, to be honest, guys. I didn't see any cars. We're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. All right, let's keep going. We got to make it to camp. I'm gonna try to crush out these 4.5 miles. I'm trying to crush it out in under 2 hours, but that'll get us at camp right at like 4 o'clock pretty much. And I want to be at camp before it gets dark. I don't want to be out here on trail and setting up in the dark. It's a lot of spots you kind of have to crouch to get through. Now that is cool. Got this creek coming through. It goes all the way up around there. I would go down there, guys, to get a view, but it's really, really steep. This has to be at least a 45-degree slope right here. So I'm not going to risk it. Well, you know, we're in sand. Tell you one thing, guys, there's definitely some elevation on this trail. A lot of up and downs on this side. Nothing we can't handle, but definitely nice. So I'm trying to get down this little embankment. Pretty steep, because it looks like there's a better view to the water. All right, back to trail. Gotta climb up this. This is how steep it is. That's the direction we gotta go. Back up. And we just got to our first mile marker. We still got about 3.5 to go before we get to my camp. Oh, look at this. We got an overlook here and even a bench. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we gotta really book it. All right, just put my shoes in sport mode. Let's go, guys. I just saw a huge bobcat. Wow. That was a huge bobcat. And he was not that far ahead. I cannot believe the size of that bobcat. I've seen them before, but usually they're a lot smaller, like small little dogs, but this one was massive. I almost thought for a second it might have been a panther. Wow, he ran up in here somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but I was hiking along and I thought I heard something. Yeah, I thought I heard something and I stopped to just listen for a second. And then when I didn't hear what I thought I heard, I decided to start moving along. And then that's when I looked up the trail and saw him kind of standing there, and it ran off. I gotta watch my back now because that thing was huge. It looks like something's been coming through here, digging around. Well, we're just over a mile in and already saw our first signs of wildlife. Now this is starting to feel like a forest. Look at this. All these trees and stuff. And then we got these thick palmettos here on this side. I hope that this little bell is not driving you guys crazy, but kind of need it out here. Sorry guys. Looks like we're gonna have to do some real ducking. Got a really low tree here. Might almost have to crawl under this. Oh. Yeah, we got this one too. We're going to towards Lakeside, because after Lakeside camp is Hickory Point camp, and that's where we're going to be staying. This is beautiful. It's just wide open, flat. As I was saying earlier, this is a better example, but can you see the trail blaze, how there's two yellow markings? One is, they're kind of like offset. Well, if you look here at the trail veers off in two directions. It goes this way and then it goes this way. So what that blaze is telling you is to stay to the left, because that's the rest of the yellow trail. So if you guys don't know that, quick little tip there. Chevy. It's crazy. Like, what is this thing doing out here? I wonder what the history is on it. All right, so it kind of looks like the trail is taking us back to the woods now. Back to the forest. Yeah, looks like we're gonna end up going through those woods. Can't wait to see the lake. Hopefully we can get to do some fishing there. All right, just got to a crosswalk. Lakeside camp is 0.4 miles. All right, officially back in the woods. It feels so much later than what it actually is. Right now it's like 3:30, but it feels like it's 5 o'clock because it's like an overcast day today. And then with all this thick canopy, it's really like gloomy back here. Ugh. Where are we going? This is a really tight opening here. Am I going the right way? I don't see any more trailblazers. I must be, because I just saw a cut branch. Oh, yeah. There, here we go. Oh. Yeah, I was almost wondering if we were even going the right way because it kind of got real narrow, almost looking like we were going off trail. No blazes or anything until we kind of had to go through it. Wow, look at this. All these roots from this oak tree. That was pretty cool. Finally made it, guys. I can actually see the water. This isn't our campsite, but finally get to see the water. Wow. That is amazing. We'll walk up a little bit, but I'm not going to go too far because we got to get back on trail. I'm hoping that the other site has an access point to water because the way this is looking, I don't know. I'm gonna check the app and see how much farther it is exactly to get to the other camp. I think it's probably about 1.7 maybe. All right. So we just came from in there, and now we got to go this way. Oh yeah, so it says right here, Lake Edge Walk 1.5, so that might be close. Got to watch out, there's a lot of cypress stumps on the ground that are easy to miss. I'm assuming that they have these little bridges here because maybe in the rain season these things get flooded out. These areas. Oh. Gotta keep following the blaze, guys. Keep following the blaze. For a second I lost it and I was like, where's the blaze at? Because it was, a tree was marked and it was like marked way off course. Not way off, but wasn't really in direct line of sight. And I was just like, I had to stop, make sure that we're going the right way. Look at this. That's freaking cool. Let's see if we can get down a little closer. Take my hat off for a second, wipe some sweat. Oh yeah, it feels good to take the hat off. Oh man, this is so nice. So we just came from way over there. We've just been going through the woods here, and I think that we're probably around the halfway mark to our camp. So let's stay on course. We really gotta hurry it along because off in the distance over the lake, it looks like I see rain. And there was no rain on the forecast for today, but I was gonna bring a tarp, but I decided not to because I might not have anywhere to set it up. So what I did bring was my little mini umbrella. And it's just a regular umbrella, nothing fancy, but I do have that. Hopefully we'll make it to camp in time and get the tent set up. But you gotta watch where you're walking, all these spider webs. But at least for the rest of the trail, if it's more exposed, that umbrella will definitely come in handy because Sunday's supposed to thunderstorm. Ugh. Sorry guys, it's just, I gotta bend down a lot because everything is really low lying here. feel like I almost have to crawl through some of this. I am on the tall side, so maybe that's why. Oh. There's a lot of these old cypress stumps on the ground. It'd be real easy to get your leg messed up not watching or being careful. Like, look at all these. Terrain changes so much. One minute we're in sand, next minute we're in dirt, leaves everywhere. That's one of the cool things about Florida, is that it changes so much. This trail is crazy. I'm literally like ducking halfway down, guys, to get through some of this stuff. Looks like we've got another little boardwalk. Almost tripped on a stump. That would not be good. There was a huge gator chilling there, and I spooked him. That must have been a really big gator. Well, he definitely spooked me too. All right, trail's telling us it continues that way, but I'm pretty sure the campsite is around this way. Hickory Pond Camp is what it's called. Yeah, it's here. Yep, we found the camp. We found it, guys. Hickory Point, reservation required, which I have. There's the number to call. Set this trekking pole down. All right, guys, I'm gonna take this pack off, chill out for a second, drink some water, and bring you guys back. Man. It's so windy right now, guys. And it feels amazing. We were just through all that thick jungle where there hardly was any breeze, and now my back is completely soaked. At least it can dry off. This feels great. I really hope that it stays like this, because if it does, this will be like the best camp conditions I've had in a long time. Most of the time I go out and I'm kind of tucked away from the breeze, and this just feels amazing. And then on top of that, we got a really, really good view out over this lake here. And I'll pan the camera around so you guys can see. But yeah, we have a really nice view of the lake. Good breeze. We got a nice sandy camp area. And this site is way better than the other one that we first saw. And I was contemplating going there because I was afraid we weren't gonna make it here in time, and I didn't wanna be hiking, you know, in low light conditions with the possibility of bears around. I mean, they are here, but I didn't wanna be in those kind of conditions. But yeah, we pushed on and we made it to camp here. So what I gotta do now is I gotta get my tent set up. That's priority number one. And then after that, I'm probably gonna throw my food up in a tree in my little food hang bag. And then we'll sit down and talk a little bit. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up my camp or my tent right here. This looks like a good spot. It's pretty flat for the most part. So just gonna kick all this debris out of the way and get my tent set up and relax. And everything set up, and it was a little bit of a struggle because it was so windy. It's kind of calming down just a tad bit, but yeah, first time setting it up in heavy winds. I would say it was probably pushing 20-mile-an-hour winds for sure. But yeah, we got it all set up and it's completely anchored down. It's not going anywhere, I hope. But got camp it and everything good. Got all my stuff. Tent's ready to go, ready for me to lay down in it. Not too much light left. I think it's 6:30 right now. It's 5:50, so it's about 6 o'clock. And just gonna give you guys a quick little tour around this area here. So we have a trail that runs through here and then around there. And then it kind of looks like there's more of a trail straight out this way. I'll have to check the maps to see, possibly. But other than that, I mean, we have a really nice waterfront view, as I said earlier. But yeah, all I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna get some food going. I wanna have all my dinner and stuff done, that way I can hang my bag. But I also wanna show you guys what we have for dinner tonight as well. But what I said in the video before last was that I was completely done with like Mountain House meals and Peak Refuels, because they just, all the dinners and the breakfast, you know, that they make, they all taste the same. And the flavor just got bland to me, and those are the only meals I've really eaten before. So I've been eating those for years, so I finally got burnt out on them. Maybe I just need a long break, but nonetheless, I wanted to experiment with some different brands, and it just so happened that before I actually got burnt out on my last Peak Refuel and Mountain House meal, a company called Backpacking GRUB reached out to me, offered me a couple of sample meals to try out for the channel here, and I said absolutely, because I was actually wanting to try some different things. And the dehydrated stuff is good because it's lightweight and all you have to do is add water. So like right now where I'm camping at, I don't want to be cooking bacon and stuff, you know, and stuff that has a heavy aroma to it. So the dehydrated meals is actually perfect for this. And they're a fairly new company too, but what's cool about their company is that they have so many different meals that you can choose from. I mean, it took me so long scrolling through the different pages trying to find and pick out meals that I thought were going to be good. And all these meals, I've never had them before, so kind of just winging it. But they have so many different pages of stuff. It's all super easy. Everything can be bought off their site. They have everything. And another unique thing is that they have it so that way you can actually shop for your food based off your dietary needs. So if you have any type of allergy to something, or maybe you're vegetarian or something, or vegan, and you want certain foods, you can filter it through their website because they have a filter option, and that will narrow down which choices you can pick from. That's really cool. And you're not going to get those you're not going to get that kind of service when you go to Walmart. So Walmart's going to carry maybe a few Mountain House meals, and they're going to be all the garbage tasting ones. And then Bass Pro Shops has got a couple of things there. Maybe Academy Sports has some stuff, and whatever else you guys got local to you. But you're only going to get 1 or 2 different brands at those stores, and then the variety or the selection is going to be very small. Whereas if you shop at Backpack and GRUB, they've got everything there. And last I checked, I think it was free shipping on all orders over $100. So that helps a lot. And when I ordered all my stuff, it all came really fast. So let's pull some food out of here. This is going to be tomorrow's dinner, but this is another one that they sent me. And this is the Italian sausage and zesty tomato sauce. Really good sounding. So what we're gonna have for our dinner tonight is gonna be this Trailtopia. This is the Cajun smack chicken and rice. And the ingredients are gonna be rice, chicken, broccoli, green and red bell peppers with Cajun smack seasoning. Now I had this in the last video, and unfortunately there was an issue with the audio, but this was actually really good, and I'm glad that I ordered 2 of these because this is amazing. So I'm gonna have this one again tonight for dinner. This one is kind of spicy, but it's got really good flavors to it, and it doesn't taste dehydrated. This tastes like a real cooked meal. So I'm gonna get this one rehydrated. All right, so right now I'm just looking, and I think I'm gonna hang my food up in this tree way out here at the very edge. It's not super far from camp, but it looks like it's the best tree to do so. So I'm gonna throw this rope up there. I got my little bag here filled up with sand and 50-foot of paracord. I'm just going to take paracord and tie it around this here cypress tree. And for now, I'm just going to tie a taut line hitch. All right, guys, got food and everything ready. Made myself a nice little drink here, and I'm just gonna have a little bit of this here. Cheers, guys. But yeah, I'm just sitting away from camp right now because I got my dinner and my food and these drinks and stuff out, and I don't want to have any of that stuff near camp. So just eating next to this massive cypress tree. Look at this thing, guys. And I'll try to pan the camera up so you guys can see. I mean, this thing is really wide. It's probably about 5 feet in diameter at the trunk. So far, it's been a really good trip. We did see that huge bobcat. I mean, that thing was huge. Like, that thing probably could have took me, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, we saw that, and then I saw 2 turkeys on the trail here coming here, and they ran off as I approached. I didn't have enough time to get the camera out. And I think, I'm not 100%, but I'll wait till the morning and I'll walk out. But you know, out on the water there's mud and stuff, and I'm pretty sure that I can see that there's some bear tracks that kind of come from that way and then around up this way. But I'll show you guys that in the morning. And it's really hard to tell because it's in really like wet mud, and it's not like a really clear footprint, but it is a wide, it's not big, but it's a wide footprint. But you guys let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Anyway, sun's about to go down, so I gotta get to eating. And we're gonna have this Cajun smack chicken. So I'm gonna enjoy this, guys, this view here, and then I'll catch you guys when I'm done. This stuff smells so good, man. I'm definitely gonna be ordering more of these here, Cajun smack chickens. It's a lot of food too. So guys, I'm really excited to try out this new light. This is the ROVYVON A8, and it's like a keychain flashlight. I'm gonna do an in-depth video on this light by itself, but ROVYVON hit me up and they asked if I would be interested to test this out, and I said absolutely, because my other light, my flex tail lantern, it's great, but just too big, you know, and I was hardly using it. And I feel like this tiny little thing, it's like the size of a AAA battery, is going to work just perfect for my needs, as far as having like a lantern to kind of shine down inside my tent, because this thing has so many different modes on it. So I'm going to be testing this thing out tonight, and I think it's going to work out pretty good. Another thing, this light it's got a flashlight on it, you know, different modes there. It goes up to like 500 lumens, I think it is. It goes really, really bright. And then it's got like a lantern mode, and it's also got a red light feature on here, which is great. Magnetic clip right there. You can clip this onto your hat or attach it to something magnetic. It also has a magnetic base on the back, so you can attach it to stuff if you need to work and be hands-free with it. But I'm gonna leave a link to this down in the video description. If you guys want, y'all can go check it out. I don't know if I'll have any discount codes or anything, but I'll definitely put it down in the description box, and I think it's worth taking a look at. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I'm really happy with this campsite. This looks great. That Durston looks really good there. This whole site is just really nice. Got the picnic table there, fire ring, so that we can have a fire. Unfortunately right now, we're not allowed to have fires. Then we got the water. Doesn't get any better than that. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna chill out, guys. It took us a while to hike we did 4.5, and it took a little bit longer than I thought. I was thinking I could do it close to around 2 or under 2 hours, just because I knew that this trail was going to be a little bit more difficult than what I usually do. But it took us around 3 hours to hike the 4.5 miles, and there was a lot of elevation up and down, a lot of zigzags and stuff, you know, plus I was stopping to get views and things like that. But still a really good hike. If you guys are going to come out here, this is a much better campsite to come to. Yeah, you're going to have to hike a little bit farther, but I think it's worth it in the end. You know, last night I went to bed pretty late because I was making sure I had everything packed. I was like triple checking stuff, and then so I went to bed late, and then I kind of woke up early this morning, so really tired, really tired. This morning I honestly just wanted to go back to sleep and sleep a few more hours in, but that would have totally ruined today. I mean, we already got out here kind of late because of that, because I should have honestly hit the road a lot sooner, but I was trying to get some more stuff in order. Anyway, I'm pretty beat. I'm definitely beat. So hoping that I can get a good solid sleep tonight. So all I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna totally relax, just enjoy this moment right now, enjoy that we're actually out here after so long. And I'm gonna go over the maps and stuff and really look, because this is gonna be the last water source that I know of until like midday Saturday. So from here I have a 6-mile hike to the other campsite. There's no water there from what I know, so I have to pack extra water from here. So I carried in 3.5 liters of water, plus I have my 2 Canuck water bladders. Each one of those is 2 liters, so that's a total of 4 liters right there. Plus if I refill all the bottles that I have here, which is 3.5, that's quite a bit of water. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to carry like 7 or 8 liters of water tomorrow to get us to that campsite. That way we have plenty of drinking water to get us through the hike to the campsite and throughout the night. And then in the morning I have leftover water to get us from that campsite to the next water source, which is going to be 10 miles from tomorrow's camp. So we got to be real careful. And if anything, we just play it by ear. As far as weather's concerned, for tomorrow, which is Saturday and Sunday, plan on leaving here Sunday sometime, don't really know when. It's supposed to be 88 tomorrow and then 88 on Sunday, so it's going to be hot, and we're not going to be next to this big lake where we have all this breeze coming through, so we got to be extra careful with that there and make sure that we plan everything right. But I'm going to look over the maps and stuff tonight and make the final decision tonight as to what exactly we're going to do. All right guys, so it's pretty much black outside. You guys can see there's almost no light. It's just after 8. Let's see what time it is. It's 8:24 right now, so probably only got like 10 or 15 minutes left of actual light left. I figured now would be a good time to test out this little lantern. You guys can see I have it on right now, and it's on like the lantern mode, and it's on the low setting. You guys can see I do have it clipped up to the top there. So let's turn it on the brighter setting. Okay, so that's max brightness in lantern mode. Plenty of light. Honestly, I would never run it that bright. It's just too bright. You guys can see all this light coming down on my shirt. And then there's low mode. Go back to high again. Big difference. I think this thing's gonna work for me, guys. I'm really pleased with the brightness levels on it, all the features it can do. It's so tiny. It's only the size of like a AAA battery, and it doesn't weigh anything. So it's kind of like a no-brainer, you know, that we should use this thing. I mean, look at that. It's awesome. It's got all the features on there. It doesn't weigh anything. I think it's worth it. You know, if you're doing like a couple of overnights, it's got a small battery in there, so it's not going to last super long if you want to run it really high. But if you run it low, it'll last a while. Plus, too, because the battery capacity is so small, if you're carrying around a power bank, you can easily recharge this thing up in probably like half an hour or so. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Probably going to stay in my kit, because I have not seen another light better than this one. So I'll let you guys know how it goes for me. I guess it's time to get up. I feel like I could just lay here all day, but we got to get up. It's already 9 a.m. and I stayed in bed for a while because I didn't sleep very well at all last night. I'm hearing a gator mating call just up ahead. I'm gonna see if maybe we can spot him. Sounds pretty close. You guys hear that? I don't know if we'll be able to get close enough. Sounds like he's kind of over there somewhere, back there. But I'm going to show you guys what I thought were bear tracks the other day, and you guys let me know in the comments what you think. Oh man, water got to it, so it's not as defined, but here, there, there. Very wide prints. Got everything packed up here, and not really much left except to collect water. I may skip breakfast this morning, but yeah, we gotta do a whole lot of filtering over here. I don't know if we'll be able to make it. Now it's getting deep. All right, good chance we're probably just gonna end up getting our feet wet. The water looks a lot better up here. Like right here. It's nice and clear. There's not really any bugs or anything floating in it. So we're just going to collect it from right here. There we go, nice full amount to filter here. Just goes like that. This water's not too bad, guys, honestly. All right, we got that on there nice and tight. Squeeze this through. I'm gonna camel up here. I'm gonna drink water until I'm completely full. And then we're gonna carry probably about 7 or 8 liters out of here just to make sure we have enough water to get to the next camp. And then from that camp to the next water section. All right, guys, it's official. We're all packed up from Hickory Point campsite, and this is where we're at. And you guys can see, left no trace, leveled the ground back out and everything, smoothed everything over. But yeah, we're gonna try to make it to that other campsite. I'm not really sure which way to go. A park ranger came through here and she was doing the reblazing the trail. And we have a blue trail here. She said it does link back to the yellow, so we're gonna go this way. But yeah, this was an excellent place to stay at. I did hear a lot of stuff at night, sounds, and she told me that the site that we're going to is a new site, which is why we couldn't find it on the map the other day. She said that a hunter there, before they made it a site, he did see, and look, that looks like, that's definitely bear scat. But she said that a hunter had a game trail up on that site and did see a bear. So she did let me know that there is a bear that was seen in the area. But she said I should be okay. All right, yeah, she was right. It does lead back to yellow. So I have a massive amount of water on my back. We got 7 liters, I believe. 7 liters of water. So I'm probably pushing at least 42 pounds, I'd say, right now. And we did skip breakfast. We'll just make a nice big lunch when we get to wherever we're going. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys that update. So we're on the move. Got about 6 miles to go, I think. So I'm gonna try to hurry up and get this crushed out. And looks like that might be the park ranger leaving. All right, guys, so I just had a nice little chit chat with Jennifer again, the park ranger. She's really nice, really, really nice. Very helpful too. She just gave me some more information about, you know, the bears in the area and kind of what to expect and stuff like that. It's really nice to hear from somebody that has a lot more experience. But yeah, so we have this road out. She just left. She's up ahead of us in her truck. And yeah, we got a nice long walk. Probably going to be open and exposed like it is here. So that'll be fun. All right, guys, I'll catch you if I see anything interesting. It's just a lot of sugar sand. Already covered, I think I covered maybe 3/4 of a mile right now. It's all been pretty much like this here. And I don't know how much farther it goes, but guess we're gonna find out. Looks like we made it to Clay Road. Oh, it's nice and cool back here. Might have to have me a drink. All right, show you guys where we're at. Started here, came up all the way around here, all the way to here. We camped over here, and now we're down here by this star. We still got to do all this all the way around here and into here. All right, guys, just keep on moving. Like we got this road walk, Clay Road. There's nothing out here, guys. Look at this parking lot. Isn't that cool how the ground is? It's like stones. But yeah, there's nothing. It's on this clay road, which is pretty cool because it's like bright orange, and it's clay. Some of it's kind of loose, but a lot of it's clay. So it's like walking on pavement, which I'll take any day over sugar sand. You know, I don't know if I had told you guys earlier, but you remember yesterday when we saw that, I thought it was a bobcat. I'm pretty sure it was a bobcat, but it was too big to be a bobcat. It was like, if it was a bobcat, it was one that's been hitting the gym every day. But Jennifer, the ranger, she told me that it could have been a panther, that there are panther sightings out here. So, I mean, it was panther size. I only saw it for such a split second. Either way, I'm just gonna say it was a bobcat on steroids. It's the only thing I can think of. All right, looks like the trail cuts back into the woods here. There's a tree stand right over there. And then we're supposed to go this way. Back up through here. Got to check to see how far we have to go. think it's maybe 3/4 of a mile through here. Man, it is hot out here. Wow. So there is some water up ahead. And we got to go through this here. We just made it out of this little narrow trail. We still got more to go, but I'm gonna sit down and take a break. All right. Ooh. Ooh. My butt is kicked right now. I don't even know how many miles we went, but first I need to drink some water. No, we did like 5.5 miles since we left that last camp. Rest up. And then we're gonna get back on the trail. This pack is heavy. It's gotta be 45 pounds. Which is way over the weight limit for this pack. This thing is limited to, I think, 30 pounds. But I wanted to test it out. I didn't want to bring my 65-liter pack. I wanted to see if I could do all this with a 33-liter pack. Most of that weight is water, because we got 9 pounds of water, and it's extra. So tomorrow we got to do, I think it's about 7 miles tomorrow, 8 miles. But we'll do it. We'll get it. Look at this cactus. You don't watch where you're going, man. These things will screw you up. Oh. Oh, guys, man, this is hard work. Anyway, we just made it to the little turn off to Resurrection Pond. It says we got to go 0.3, and that's the way out of here tomorrow. So let's go. Oh, I can't wait to sit down. Sit down and rest, because I am tired. Definitely did like 6 miles in about two 2.5 hours. Not too bad, I don't think. I wonder what this campsite looks like. If it's gonna be like a little tiny thing or if it's gonna be a big opening. I guess we'll find out. Opening here. Trail wants us to keep going though. This way. Oh man, this is a long .3. Oh. I feel like we should have been there already. Oh man, there's not gonna be any airflow back here. None. Oh. All right, looks like we found it. Looks like we found it. Oh. Look at all this water we carried. 2 liters right here. Another 2 liters. This one's clean. I need to sit down. All right, guys, it's been a little while. It's 4:16, so it's been about an hour or so since we last talked, and I want to take that time to just get everything set up and focus on everything, get my bear bag hung, drink some water, because I'm exhausted. You know, we did 6.1 miles today from that other pond, and we carried at least 45 pounds worth of gear, and most of that was all water. But show you guys what our campsite looks like. I already have my tent set up, the usual there, and then just some stuff out on the table here. I'm about to make something to eat because I haven't eaten anything since yesterday, since that last meal. So all I had was 1 meal yesterday. I skipped breakfast today, so I'm definitely feeling it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make this here, what is this, the green chili mac and cheese. That sounds super good. And then probably wait about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I'm gonna make this one, because once that sun goes down, I'm not cooking any foods or anything. I'm not trying to give off any aromas and stuff. I wanna have all my bear stuff in the trees, and not have to worry about it. I also changed my clothes and stuff because I was just soaked in sweat. I had to get out of that. Still got the same shirt on. I let it dry for a little bit, but for the most part, everything else has changed. I feel like because of where we are, we're deep in the woods, guys. We're really far in, and trail's a long way out. I feel like because of where we are, the mosquitoes are going to get really bad here. So I think when the light starts to get kind of low, probably just going to go inside the tent. Now we wait. So guys, you know what's crazy about this here Farm to Summit meal is the bag. It's a compostable, biodegradable bag. That's actually pretty cool. And it says it's made in Colorado. So pretty cool, guys. All right, so we got the water completely boiling. Let's turn that off now. Guys, meal number 2. This is what we're having. And that's what it looks like. Gotta get the calories back up, guys. Especially for tomorrow. We got an 8-mile hike tomorrow, so can't be playing around. Finish off all that food and everything, and I've just been laying down really tired. Just gonna use this time to kind of catch up on some rest. I got my little portable fan going up here. It feels great because there is no airflow back here, and I specifically brought this fan because I thought that there might be a chance of us being like in dense woods like this, so it's working out. Anyway, I'm just gonna sit here, chill out, and if anything interesting happens, I'll bring you guys back. Otherwise than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace. Well, good morning, guys. We are on day 3, and just now woke up. It's about 6:50 in the morning. And slept really good. It got kind of chilly, but this little blanket that I've been carrying did well. Right now I'm just gonna charge my phone. Somehow it's pretty much dead. It's only got 8%, so I'm gonna charge that up and hang out here for a little bit. I think I'm gonna pack up and start getting out of here at maybe like 8:50, 9 o'clock, and be on the trail by no later than 10. We got 8 miles to do today, and we got 4 liters of water left. So I want to hit the trail before it gets too hot. This little fan here, this thing has worked amazingly. I got in bed yesterday at like, I think it was like 6 o'clock, 6:20 maybe. I got in here and laid down, and it was just stagnant out here. There was no airflow whatsoever, and it was hot, and I was just covered in sweat. And I saved this fan for this part of the woods because I knew it was going to be like really thick back here and stuff, and it worked great. because like when I climbed in bed, I literally had sweat pouring off my face and running down my chest and stuff. And this thing's been going since 6, so it's been over 12 hours. It's only got like 4% battery left, but it definitely did the job. 12-hour session, and it got cold last night. I could have turned it off, but I left it on because I kind of like hearing the noise. But yeah, great fan. I'm glad that I brought it with me this trip. So quiet out here. There is a road back that way, like a little county road, but you do hear a little bit of traffic, but for the most part it's pretty quiet. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get all this stuff broken down, put on the table, and then I gotta go way out this way. Let's see if I'm here, but I gotta go way out through here. I'm gonna take you guys with me though. I have my food bag right around where my finger is, and collect that. But first I want to have all this stuff broken down before we head out of here. Still gotta filter the rest of this water here. All right guys, so quick update. Got everything packed up, filtering water, and rain starts coming down. And I checked the weather before I got out of my tent, and it showed no rain. So I just requested another update to see what's going on, because I don't know, I may have to put my tent back up if it really starts coming down. So it's pretty much just ready to get out of here. It's only, I decided to make an early move for it, so it's only like it's 8:03 right now. But I don't know. Let's see what happens. All right, so I'm checking the Garmin right now, and it says 8 a.m. partly cloudy, 73 degrees out right now, 2-mile-an-hour winds, precipitation. It shows like no percentage. It doesn't say 0, and it says feels like it's 81, humidity 100%, cloud coverage 70%. So hopefully this is just something quick that's going to pass by, and then we can start making our way out of here. All right, just going to make the move to go get my food bag, at least get my backpack set up. If we have to set up the tent, then that's fine, because that'll still be at the top of my pack. Oh. But yeah, this is where I hung my food bag at last night. Way back here, probably, I think maybe 75 yards away. So I'll pull this down from here. Pack up my rope and everything. There's my food bag right there. So, not just food, but anything that's got a scent on it is in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and lower that down and catch up with you guys. It's time to make that move. Time to get out of here. I think we got lucky with the rain. It's starting to let up. So we're gonna take advantage of this. All right, got the Garmin on. All right, let's do it. All right, let's get one final look at this oak tree. And I forgot to show you guys this thing. This is a really old tree. It might be kind of hard to tell in the pictures here, but this is at least 5 foot trunk. And then it splits off. And each one of these is probably 2.5 feet. And it just keeps on going. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys that before we left. And we left no trace. I put all the leaves and everything back. Didn't leave any trash or anything behind. So it's time to get going, guys. Let's go. See you later, Resurrection Pond campsite. It's really cool how this opens up like this. Really, really neat. I guess at one point there must have been water back here, especially way up ahead that way. It looks like that would have held water. But guess it all dried up. Florida's like that. We don't get consistent rain. We'll go most of the months with no rain, and then around May to even September we just get straight downpours, nothing but lightning and heavy, heavy, heavy rain. All right, back through this stuff again. Back on the yellow trail, back on the yellow trail. It's like that, guys. Sometimes you got to sing a little bit of self-entertainment out here in these woods. This looks like a whole lot of this for right now, guys. I think we're going to end up doing about 5 or 6 miles on this alone. We'll see. Look, guys, we got a hunting stand. Got ourselves a little bridge here, it looks like. And then there's a dirt road. And there is water down there. But I think we got enough to try to make it. I'm not gonna try to get that. We still got 3.5 liters of water, so we just have to move on this dirt road here. All right, looks like we got a little bit of change of some scenery. Pretty much just been on this roadway, but it was all exposed behind me, and now what we're walking to is more cover, so more shade. Not that we really need it because it's kind of overcast, but you guys know what I mean. Just stop for a break real quick, guys. Check the map, drink some water, and then replenish this water here. This is that cherry, it's like a cherry juice flavor from, I think it's a Sonic's brand. You can get it at like Dollar Generals and stuff, but it's pretty good. All right, so we got to keep on going down this road here. And it is raining, but it's pretty light. I'm already soaked in sweat. If it downpours, I'll pull out the umbrella. So cool. Just looks so comfortable. The grass beds, like you could just lay down on it. All right, guys, I'm not really sure which way to go. Let's take a look at the map. I think we got to go straight, but I'm going to double check with the map. So yeah, I checked the map and we have to keep going straight, and then it's going to turn off to the right. But we should be approaching the water source in about, I think, maybe another 1.5 miles or so. I think I might be okay on the water for now, but when we get there, I'll probably top off 1 or 2 bottles just to be sure until we get back to the car. So I guess that's how far we've came, 4.75 since the campsite. We gotta go this way. That's actually not bad. We're actually making really good time. Yesterday, that was brutal yesterday. It was so hot. There was no shade anywhere and a lot of the trail was completely exposed. That was a lot of work. And we probably did like 2.5, maybe 2.75 miles of sugar sand. So, oh, on top of that, we had an extra 9 pounds of water, extra 9 pounds. That's not including the water I had just for that day. So in total, we were carrying like 16 pounds of water yesterday. And I'm sure that my pack weight was easily 45 pounds, if not more. So today feels a lot better. Pack's a lot lighter. It's way cooler outside. We've got shade from the sun because it's overcast. And most of the hike has been on decent stuff like this here. So far so good. definitely a few mosquitoes back here, because you guys see how it's kind of like a wet area, and it is starting to rain. Well, I should say it's been raining. It's starting to rain a little harder now. I don't know if I can use my umbrella just yet because there's all this green tunnel we're in right now. I'm not sure how long this stays like this. Got a little bench here. So we're gonna keep going. Sorry guys, I hope that the bell is not too annoying. I try to let off of it here and there, but the type of areas I'm walking in, I kind of want to make sure I'm heard. So hopefully you can tune it out in the video. So we just came from back this way, and around this corner here is Grave Island. It's point 1. Thinking about checking it out. The way out of here is that way, but let's hit this corner, maybe have a look. All right, we're not gonna go to campsite, but we're just gonna go right here because it's supposed to be a water crossing here. Let's check this thing out. Little stream. Oh, this is pretty cool. That water is really, really clear. All right. All right. Taking a little water break. Whew. So far we did 6 miles, and I'm just gonna keep going. Nothing beats getting some water in your system when you're hot and tired. All right, guys. Rain got us. It's actually pouring down right now, so broke out the umbrella. I'm still wet, but it helps a little bit. At least we're almost back to the car. I think we got maybe 1.5 or 1.2 miles left, I think. At least to the road. But yeah, we should make that in no time. Man, and you know what's crazy is that I loaded my Garmin up, the weather app. I updated it twice and it showed no rain. But when I checked the weather before I made this trip, I was keeping an eye on the weather in this area. It did show that there was a chance of lightning and stuff, but more towards 4 and 5 p.m. I plan on being out of here way before that. The rest of the day was supposed to be pretty clear, but and that's why I decided to bring the umbrella and not the tarp, because I felt that there was a chance I might get caught in rain on the way out of here, and I don't want to be setting up a tarp waiting it out because it might not let up. So, but yeah, I was kind of anticipating some rain, so I guess smart move by bringing the umbrella. Oh, look at this. Wow, this is cool. I was expecting to collect water from here. I didn't know it looked like this though. But I was gonna top off water here, but since it's not so hot like it was yesterday, we should be all right. This is really cool. Wow. Just wow. I'm really grateful to be able to see this. Looks like I see a fence. Back on the sugar sand. At least it's wet, so it makes walking this a little easier. Last little stretch here. GPS or Garmin says that we got 0.5 miles to go, so it's the last stretch of this place. So I'm gonna finish off this last little section and then I'll get back to you guys with an outro. Guys, this is the last blaze we're gonna see here. We just came from back that way and finally see the road. So my car shouldn't be too far from here. Here we go. So my car is back this way, so little walk. All right, guys, it's time to end this journey. Wow, what an experience this has been. Sorry if the lens is a little foggy. Everything's wet. I can't really dry it, but it's been a great experience out here. And I think I'm gonna do a secondary video, a lot shorter than this one, with just like my final thoughts and even like small detailed things that have happened on this trip that I didn't get to record or didn't speak about. Like a follow-up video. I think that'll be pretty cool, because there's a lot of stuff that I didn't record and stuff that I wanted to speak on that I just didn't. Anyway, yeah, so this is the Lake Wales Ridge State Forest, and this is the Arbuckle track. Really, really good trip. If you guys are gonna do this and you guys want an experience, I highly recommend you do the entire thing like I did, because it was a great one. I felt like a bear was gonna pop out on me anytime we're in that really thick stuff. Oh man. So yeah, if you're looking for an experience, definitely give this place a shot. So we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, do me a huge favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, share the video with somebody. It helps get the content out there, help get us to that 10K mark. It's a big goal I'm trying to achieve. And till next time, guys, hope to see you on the trail. Peace.